Welcome to Conversations with My Real Friends. I'm Jennifer. I'm here with my friend Michelle. Michelle is an employment law attorney here in California, and one of the things that is of note in California is that we're always changing our laws. Employment law changes regularly, as does real estate. So what are the hot topics right now? What are the things me as a small employer, what should I be watching out for?
Sure. So currently, the issues revolving around pay are still, and they have been for quite some time, top of mind. Mm-hmm. So these are the kind of lawsuits you might hear your friends talking about. I got a class action. Mm-hmm. I got a PAGA. That's a Private Attorney General Act case. And that's where a group of employees are trying to put together cases because they say, well, you had me clock in, but before I was clocked in and getting paid, you made me do work or attend a team meeting.
Right.
Or you make me use my cell phone for work, but you don't reimburse me. Mm-hmm. Or you make me use a laptop at home and don't reimburse me. Or I don't get my meal breaks on time, or they're late, or any number of things like that. Those continue to be very expensive, non-insurable events that can be very detrimental to any business, let alone a small individually or family-run business. Mm-hmm. The other types of claims we're seeing growing, it was the last case I tried last year. I think it'll be the case I try this year. Mm-hmm. The laws on sexual harassment have really broadened. We have different statutes that have a different cause of action for sexual assault, sexual battery, sexual trafficking, false imprisonment, that all fall within the civil employment context. Okay. And these claims are becoming top of mind again, where maybe they seemed like people were learning how to behave in the workplace and taking that seriously. I think there's been sort of a back trend on that, and the claims are increasing. And the third category that's always top of mind and needs to be really carefully handled in your office is when people ask for leaves. A medical leave, a disability leave, a family bonding leave, whatever it's called. Right. Because we see a lot of litigation arise out of comments made around that disclosure of maybe a medical issue, or how that leave was treated, or how they were treated when they returned. And it's confusing. Yeah. The law, the state and the federal laws, because federal laws do come into play here, can be very confusing in the way they overlap. Yeah. So leaves, which then ultimately often become disability discrimination claims.
Got it. That makes sense. I mean, it's a challenge as a small employer when someone's out.
Correct.
Right? But making sure we're handling it in a way that's compliant is going to be imperative.
Had a really legitimate question from a client that said, we're happy to give, this leave, and then the pregnancy disability leave, and the baby bonding leave, and we can do it intermittently. But we really would like to not allow leave in this particular month because our business is too busy.
Right. So how do you manage that?
That's not an option.
That's not a reason.
It's not an option. Specifically not an option.
Right.
So that's difficult.
Yeah. Well, and I mean, I'm a small business. I had an employee go out on pregnancy leave. I brought in someone to cross-train for 6 months. So I paid an extra salary, then she was gone. And then, I have this person who I have to decide what to do with, right? I mean, it's a costly endeavor.
It is.
Yeah.
And it's challenging.
Right. So if someone needs some guidance on how to manage a challenge, how can they reach you?
Sure. You can always email me at mferber@ferberlaw.com, or check out our website at www.ferberlaw.com.
Great. Thank you for joining me.
Thank you for having me.
And thank you for joining us for this episode of Conversations with My Real Friends. We'll see you on an episode soon.